Welcome to Raw Private Classes. In this class, I will discuss about challenges for wireless sensor network, characteristics requirement, types of service, etc. And this is a fourth unit of ad hoc and wireless sensor network. In order to perform different type of application in wireless sensor network, we should be follow some characteristics. First type characteristics is types of service. Types of service, we can say service type, which is provided by traditional communication network, which is just like a evident. It moves bits from one place to another place. For a wireless sensor network, we can say moving bits is only a source, only a means to an end, but not the actual purpose. Additionally, we can say concepts like types of service. Second point is additionally concepts like scoping of interactions to specific geographic regions or to time intervals will become important. New structures of using such a network are required, along with new interfaces and new ways of thinking about the service of a network. This is a types of service. And second type is quality of service. In quality of service, we can say that a traditional quality of service requirements which usually coming from the multimedia type applications like bounded delay or minimum bandwidth, which are relevant when the applications are tolerant to latency and bandwidth of the transmitted data, and which is very small in the first place. In some cases, we can say only occasionally delivery of a packet can be more than enough in the other cases. Very high reliability, which are the requirements exist, and in yet another we can say that a delay is important when actuators which are to be controlled in the real time fashion by the sensor network. And next is a fault tolerance. Fault tolerance means nodes may run out of the energy or might be damaged, or since wireless communication between nodes which can be permanently interrupted. So it's very important that we should be keep in mind that wireless sensor network as a whole is able to tolerate such faults. And the next point is lifetime. Lifetime in many scenarios, nodes will have to be rely on a limited supply of energy, which is using batteries. Replacing these energy sources, these batteries in the field is usually not practicable. And simultaneously, we can say a wireless sensor network must operate at least for a given mission as long as possible. Hence, we can say lifetime of a wireless sensor network, which becomes a very important figure of merit. Evidently, we can say energy efficient way of operations of wireless sensor network is essential. The lifetime of a network also has direct transactions of against quality of service. Investing energy can increase quality but decrease the lifetime. The precise definition of lifetime, which depends on the applications at the end, and we can say a simple option which is used to time until the first node which fails, and which is runs out of energy as the network lifetime. So other options which are in which must include the time which until the network is disconnected in two or more partitions. Next point is the scalability. In scalability, we can say wireless sensor network include a large number of nodes which are implied architectures and protocols must be able to scale to the numbers, these numbers. And next is a wide range of density. In a wireless sensor network, number of nodes per unit area density of network which can be changed considerably, and network should adapt to such type of variation. Programmability, in this we can say nodes should be programmable. Nodes should be their programming must be such type of which can be easily changeable during the operation when new task becomes important, and a fixed way of information which is processing, which provides the processing, and which is very important. Next point is maintainability. Maintainability as both the environment of wireless sensor network, or you can say wireless sensor network itself change, depleted batteries, failures nodes, new tasks, and the system has to adapt. It has to monitor its own health parameters, health status, to change the operational parameters or to choose the different trade-offs. For example, to provide which is lower quality and when energy resources become limited. Next point is required mechanisms. In this, we can say to realize the necessities, innovative mechanisms for a communication network purpose, which has to be found, as well as we can say new architectures and protocols concepts. A particular challenge here is the need to find the mechanisms and that are the sufficiently specific to given application to support the specific quality of service, lifetime, and maintainability requirements. Some of the mechanisms that will form typical parts of the wireless sensor network. Now, next, multi-hop wireless communication. In this, we can say a particular communication over long distances, which is only possible by using prohibitively high transmission power, and the use of intermediate nodes as a relays, which can reduce the total required power. And hence, we can say multi-hop communication, which will be necessary ingredient. And next is a hence energy efficient operation. In energy efficient operation, we can say it is used to support the long lifetimes energy efficient operations, and uh, which is a long lifetimes, we can say to support the long time long lifetimes energy efficient operations, which is a key technique. An energy efficient data transport between the two nodes must be measured in joule per seconds per minutes, which are based on the energy efficient determination of requested information. Next point is a auto configuration. In auto configuration, we can say a wireless sensor network which will have to be configure most of its operations parameters autonomously, and which is independent and external configurations. The total number of nodes and simplified deployment will require that capability in most applications. And on the other way, we can say collaboration and in network processes. In collaboration and in network processing, we can say there are some applications in which single sensor is not able to decide whether an event has happened or not, and but many seasons have to be collaborate to detect an event and only the joint data of many sensors provides enough information. and this information is processed in the network, which itself in various forms to achieve this collaboration, as opposed to having every node transmit and all the nodes to an external network and process is not at the edge of edge of नेटवर्क। अब नेक्स्ट मैं आगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में मैं कंटिन्यू करूँगी। थैंक यू। इफ़ यू लाइक दिस वीडियो प्लीज़ लाइक एंड शेयर माय चैनल विद योर फ्रेंड्स।